Georgia on the logo, celebrating back-to-back Nats. Perfection wears red and black tonight, 15-0.
Georgia 4 yards from an SEC championship. First down, Etienne in the I formation. They hand it to him. Touchdown! Georgia SEC champions!
Sigue Ringo, corta dentro, Ringo, touchdown! Georgia! Flea flicker to get the night started. Downfield looking for Godwin, into his hands, and guess which dogs are barking first? Uga, get after it!
Sonny Michel will send the Dogs home to the championship game!
And Bobo throws that thing in the end zone, and
Yes! Touchdown! Touchdown in the goal line!
Georgia Bulldogs bludgeon their way to back-to-back. Glory, glory, Georgia, as the fight song says.
This is our love for each other. 1 + 1 = what? 3. We are better together and we are connected.
This is Robert Iron E. Singleton, a.k.a. D-Dog from The Walking Dead, or Alton from The Blind Side, and you are watching Respect the Hedges on the Fan Addict Sports Network. All right, guys, go Dogs, sick 'em.
What's going on, Dog Nation and Respect the Hedges family? It's your boy Coach I, man. We're in here for another episode of Respect the Hedges, part of the Fan Addict Sports Network, man. Listen, it's that time. Week 0 is upon us. No more Saturdays without college football until January something like that. And then the Dogs tee it off in about 10 days or something like that, 11 days, something like that. We here, man. Football season is upon us. So we're going to talk about some sights and sounds from scrimmage number 2. Talk about some Dawgs on the Freshman All-American list, and any other thoughts and conversations that might pop up with the Dawgs, concerning the Dawgs, and about the Dawgs. But before we do, man, as always, brought to you by the Tailgate Kings. Welcome in again. That's right. I'm Coach Hop. Hey, this is Respect the Hedges, part of the Fan Addict Sports Network, man. Listen, is this your first time joining us, man? We just some Dogs talking Dogs, man. Got some former players coming up, part of the cast and crew, man. Me, myself, alum, man, and a huge fan of the Dogs. We're going to get into it, man, without further ado. So let's go ahead and bring the cast and crew up, man. First up, man, it's our guy. It's our guy with all the energy, former DB, Eric Robinson. It's E-Rob. What's going on, E-Rob?
Coach, what's happening? Man, you made a great observation. This is the last weekend that I'm going to be functional for my family on the weekends. This is it. This is the last one they get. After that, Saturday and Sunday, good luck finding me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited, man. I got a chance to go to the scrimmage. So I got a couple of insider notes that I want to pass on to all of our Respect the Hedges family out there. So stay here with your boy. Let's do this. Let's talk these dogs.
That's right, man. Let's talk these Dogs, man. And talk these Dogs. We're going to bring in the coolest fan in the land, a.k.a. the football genius, Cool Cal. What's going on, Cool Cal?
You already know, man. Trying to teach him, man. Glad to be back, man. Everything y'all said, man. Like you said, man, we got no more Saturdays without some football. It's here. We back. But today, man, I got some tea today, man. I just want to kind of sit back and sip, man, and listen to these notes E-Rob about to put out. You know what I'm saying? I know he was in the trenches. He was hot out there Saturday. And I'm excited to hear, you know what I'm saying, to hear what some of the young pups is looking like. You know what I'm saying? Not just the freshmen, but also some of these second-year guys. Are they ready to make some moves?
That's right, man. That's right. Speaking of the trenches, let's bring up another one of damn good Dogs that was in the trenches, man, and played wide receiver at UGA, man. It is our guy, Corey Allen. What's going on, CA?
There he is.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I hope you can hear me, Coach. I'm excited. I didn't get a chance to check out the scrimmage like I planned on it. I actually had a nice time. My son had his first game, so we building over here. But
What'd he do?
definitely anxious.
Did he show up?
He showed up. He showed up. He showed up.
That's the first
show. His room
Right, you got to show up first.
Yeah, he put equipment on it. We went out there and we got after it a little bit, But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a nice time. He put in good work. I'm definitely not going to deny him that. But anxious to hear about what happened at the scrimmage. Got some questions of my own. So I'm kind of like Cal. I ain't gonna say it's tea, but I'm sipping on it. And anxious to hear about how it went, Coach. So glad to be here. Week 0, baby. Let's get it.
That's right. Pre-gaming for the Bulldog Bourbon Club. Listen, man, y'all make sure y'all shout out to the Bulldog Bourbon Social Club, man. All right, bringing up our guy, man, is Mr. Tailgate Kings himself, former tight end Javaris Johnson. What's going on, JV?
Fellas, gentlemen, everybody, man. Hey, listen, I'm kind of interested in hearing about this thing myself because I wasn't able to make it down to Athens on Saturday, begrudgingly. But I know we had staunch representation in the building and a guy who soaked it up, so he's gonna give us exactly what was going on. And that was real player. That was real fatherly player of you, CA. I like that. He showed up.
He showed
like we
up.
showed up tonight, baby. So let's get at it.
That's right, man. Hey, man, the first thing you got to do is show up, man.
Show up.
Speaking of showing up, man, let's talk to some of the people that done showed up for the fellas, man. Y'all already know who first in the building. It's the first lady. She said, "Go Dawgs."
Hey.
Go Dawgs.
One day closer. Still
I hate Texas.
Let's go, Shelby.
Damn
Let's go,
first
baby.
lady.
I take it.
Always on point.
In the building. Say real college
That guy.
football this weekend. We have almost survived the off season. Listen, man, the off season seems like it's so long, and then we like some drug addicts, but we get that hit in the fall, and then we be looking for it again come February.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Be strong in the building. Say 2 weeks away for the toe meets leather for the Dogs. That's right. How about them effing dog cast in the building? Appreciate you showing up, my guy. Say how about him?
How about
Shawty, our guy in the comments, say let's go, let's get it.
Let's
There
go.
he is, checking
That's
in
it.
early. Hey, listen, that's how I like my guy Steve. He took notes and he made upgrades. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Right. He showed up, as the Allen say.
We gonna be there now.
Right. Hey, the RTH photographer in the building. She say go Dogs. Kate Hill in
All
the
right.
building.
Hey, Kate.
Hey.
He said, Ben, say time to submit those resignation letters if you ain't got space for the Dogs. You know what I'm saying? J Dog in the building. Say, let's go, Dogs. It's almost time. I can smell the grass. Look at my guy.
Let's go.
Hey, listen, this is what I like, man. As a former coach, man, I like to give instructions and the players take heed and do it. AP in the building. What's
AP.
good? He say he in the building. He up in here
Let's
early
go.
too, man. We appreciate that,
Let's
man.
do.
Go.
Right. Track Dog in the building. Listen, the Allens is out in full effect. Like, hey, son, Allen,
Yeah.
just like the
Hey,
rest
mama.
of the family,
Mama.
showing up.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I'm talking about, showing up.
Love it.
Right. First off, man, we're gonna give some shout out to some freshman All-American Dogs, man. They came out with that list today or yesterday, and we had Warren Gaston, offensive lineman, on the first team freshman All-American preseason. And we had Elijah Griffin, defensive lineman, freshman All-American.
Love to hear it in the trenches.
In the trenches, right?
Yep.
In the trenches, man. And hopefully we have some good notes from E-Rob about these guys, man. I heard both of these guys fighting for some real snaps, and E-Rob can confirm or deny these things. So let's bring them up. And I'm gonna let him play it how he want to, and then we can fill in with the questions once he give us what he got to give us. All right, E-Rob, man, you on deck, my guy. Tell us about scrimmage number 2.
The pressure is immense, boy. It's all on me. All right, so check this out. So, hey, man, look. So when we first got there, I'd never get there early. So this is a first for me. So I got there early. I was there for Kirby to speak. His whole thing was he likes the way the team has been practicing. Blah blah blah. What he didn't like was the fact that it's been cool the last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, that last hurdle. I know that we're practicing good, we're doing, but that mental part, are we able to kind of grind through and get through when things are hot, when it's hot and there's adversity and so we haven't had that last test. So he's kind of, waiting on that. So he says that, then he leaves, he goes downstairs. We continue the fellowship. Shout out to OG, shout out to Big Kimberly, shout out to Adrian. Yeah, all my boys. We were sitting there chilling, having a good time. So about 12:30, you see him call everybody up. Scrimmage is about to start. So this is my favorite part of the whole day. So he calls the whole team up, and Kirby, has the microphone, and he is a damn trip on that microphone. He puts the microphone down, right? Now we're in the end zone, right? And we hang out, guys, in the end zone, coming out the little thing. They're on the other side of the 50. There is no microphone. He calls everybody up. And y'all know I can use a cuss word. Like, I've been called a sailor. Guys, he calls them up. God, this offense, this defense has been kicking y'all. Oh, God, you mother better start. And look, to the point where I'm like, okay. I clutch my pearls a little bit. I'm like, damn, is he what? Bruh, I'm telling you, he is 70 yards away from us. I can hear every word he's saying. Every word, every case, beep, 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 you motherfucker, man up. I want to see some beep, beep, beep. And I don't, and boom. Okay, so boom. That's how we start the day. So I'm like, okay, where we at? I see it's year 10. Kirby ain't lost no fire. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. So, okay, after that, now here's literally my favorite part. He picks the microphone up, right? So they going the first offense going out there, first defense going out there. The first thing he say, and this really got my ears to perk up. Coach Searles, your boys better perform. Your ass is on the clock. Hey, bro, this is on the microphone. Everybody in Athens can hear this, bro. Your ass is on the clock. That's the first thing he said.
You can hear that downtown. You can hear that all the way downtown.
He has my full attention. He has my full attention because you know how I feel about Searles. I ain't the biggest fan. I'm here with it. Okay, boom. Now let's see where we at. Okay, first play, nice little run, blah, blah, blah. I look down at the roster to see because, it's a lot of new guys. I don't know the numbers. Boom, I look up, it's a big-ass hole. Bam, somebody going down the field, 70 yards. Bam, boom, boom, boom. So 3-4 plays, boom, we score. First thing I want to point out, Nate Frazier like he been eating the weights. He is definitely been in the weight room. He found that place, okay? He didn't play a lot, but he finished runs. Look, we're gonna have a good time watching Nate Frazier this year. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I like that.
What really surprised me in the backfield was Bo Walker. He was in early with the first team. Guys, this guy's a true freshman, but I don't know. He about this tall. He looks super short, but he's about this wide. He really swole up. Guys, he is toting that ball. Look, he's gonna play for us. He's gonna play a lot for us. We got to see about protection, but in terms of running that ball, he can run it, and he has the right mentality because he moved the pile. Love that young man. So glad he's a dog. Friend of the show. That young man is going to be a big player for Georgia. Y'all heard it here first. Okay, so boom. I know everybody wants to hear about Gunnar Stockton. Gunnar I don't have a lot to say because he did exactly what I expected him to do. We went down a couple of drives, touchdown, field goal. Look, right down the field, boom. What I want to go back to is, like I said, he called Coach Searles out. And here's what I love to see. That offensive line responded because they were big assholes for people to run through. You know what I'm saying? And it was consistent. When we drop back the pass, they played well. So I want to make sure that everybody hears that. I watched that with my own eyes. They got called out. They got put on Front Street, and they performed. And it was about 175 degrees in that goddamn doggone stadium. So it was crazy hot. It was crazy hot, bro.
Like Kirby finally got that weather he was wanting, huh?
He finally got what he wanted, man. And so one of the I got a list here. So one of the things that I wanted to point out, the offense won today. from what I've been hearing, the defense has kind of been carrying the day in camp so far. So offense won this second scrimmage, which is good to see. The defense looked tired. So that's one of the first. They was tired. And the whole time he on the mic, he's calling out everybody. Look at the body language. You walking. Why is he walking? He calling them out. So whenever you do something here at Georgia, you're going to be held accountable right then in front of everybody. Now, either you can deal with that or you can't. So Georgia's not for everybody. Okay?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I want to say. Like I said, Gunner looked good. More importantly, Puglisi. Puglisi looked like if something happens to Gunner later in the season, we're going to be fine. Our season is not over. Puglisi is standing tall in that pocket. He's looking in the right place, and he's delivering that ball. I feel really good about him as long as he keeps continue to progress. Okay?
Right.
Like I said, I talked about the offensive line. They look really good. Juan Gaston, I couldn't really tell, but if he was a part of that first offensive line, then he going to play. Because that first offensive line was opening some huge holes. They were pass protecting really well. Now, I don't know if that's a shout out to them or if the defense was just, I don't know, but they played really well on Saturday. So if he was a part of that young man, he definitely has a chance to be a freshman All-American. Something that jumped out to me in the slot position. So Kobe White looks like he's gonna play. He was out there real early. Right. So I don't think any of us really talked about that. But it looks like we watched him in high school, Cal. Excuse me.
Yeah,
that young man is definitely a football player. He's a football player.
Not real big, but man, goddamn, he could play. He was great on actually both sides of the ball. No.
He's a very good player. It looked like he done brought that up to Georgia. Something else that jumped out to me. So Gunner threw a deep ball to Noah Thomas early in the scrimmage, and Noah Thomas went up and made. I mean, if you want to talk about mossing somebody, I can't remember who the DB was, but he mossed him, got up, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, like to see that. Saw C.J. Wiley catch a deep ball. Beautiful. That young man, if we can keep him on campus, oh my God, he's definitely going to be a player for us. He is big, he is fast, and he catches the ball. Love him. Like I said, I already talked about Noah Thomas. This is something else that jumped out to me. Starting on defense at cornerback, I'm almost done with my quick little preview here. Ellis Robinson started opposite number 6 at cornerback. Ellis Robinson has the goods. There's only one question, and it kind of came up early in the scrimmage. It's going to be physicality. So there was a screen pass that went out there early in the scrimmage. It's not that it got out the gate. He pushed out of bounds, but Kirby wants that. He wants him to come blow that up. You know what I'm saying? We don't want 6 yards. We don't want, you know what I'm saying? He wants him to play like Kamari Lassiter used to play. If you don't run those screens against Lassiter, you're going to blow all that stuff up. So not quite there, but, whatever. Good player. He has all the tools. He is fast. He can cover. He can do everything. It's just about the physicality. That's the only question. And another question for me on defense that I got answered is who's going to start at safety opposite number 4.
KJ.
Opposite KJ, yeah. And it looks like number 14, Adrian Maddox has the inside track on that.
Is it transfer from UAB?
Yeah.
UAB,
the thumper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like he's probably going to he'll have the first opportunity at it. It looks like he can play. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to see him out there. I didn't really want to see number 20 because I'm like, damn, 20 been here so long. Why? Hopefully it's someone else. So it looks like number 14 is going to do that, and I'm happy to see that. Other than that, like once they got to the threes, I left, man. Like I said, it was hot as hell in there. So I left. I couldn't take it no more. So I don't know what happened after that, but so those are my notes. So the first and second teams look really good on offense, not so good on defense. I saw a little Kirby had a press conference and he was talking about how they practiced really hard Thursday and Friday leading up to the scrimmage. So maybe that has something to do with it. But the fact that he called the offense out the way he did and they responded like that, that warmed my heart. And that was my main takeaway. If challenged, it looks like they will respond. So that's a great trait to have.
That's a great recap, E-Rob. And so I know some of the fellas got some comments and questions, and so does the people in the gallery. Before we do, Our last crew member done snuck up in here on us. It's former wide receiver Shawty Parker. What's going on, Shawty?
Gentlemen, what's happening?
What's going
What's
on,
up,
man?
Shawty?
Look at you.
Hey, Coach.
How you feeling
I got a
tonight?
question for
I'm
you.
a little late, you know what I mean? But I'm here when I get here, I'm on time. You know what I'm talking about?
Good facts. All right, E-Rob, you say you got a question?
Yeah, I got a question for everybody, man, to kick this thing off. So y'all heard me go through all this. What jumped out to you as a surprise, or what you got to say? What caught y'all off guard?
I guess not him calling out the coaches because he always, Kirby call anybody out.
Yeah.
I want to know
Not like
body,
that though.
Body language wise, like if you looked at Stacey Searles, did he seem like he was responding? You know what I'm saying? I know he was attentive, but like, did he seem like he responded to Kirby's calling him out?
Coach, that's an excellent question. I don't know. I couldn't find him. I didn't really care. All I wanted to see was they better perform. That's what I want to see. And they did. So
right. Shout out to Mrs. Norris. Say I love this show. We appreciate you tapping in. I got you started. I saw
that.
you.
Yeah.
One of the commenters says, who we got here? Hey, I done lost this. He said, who were the vocal leaders at practice?
That's a good question.
Like we know this year we wearing those blue caps when they showing that fire, passion, and energy. I think they pick about 5 or 6 of those guys to wear those each practice. Could you hear anybody being vocal? I know it's probably loud. Yeah, I think the stadium big, dog. So we don't know if anybody was saying
this.
Right.
Well, so for me, the only person that on defense that he didn't call out for body language, because he was calling all of them out. Why you walking? Well, look at the body language. Was CJ Allen. So I mean, yeah, CJ Allen, the middle linebacker. So I couldn't really tell, but apparently he must have had the right attitude. And like I said, that heat was oppressive on Saturday. Like it was a man maker out there. So
not impressive.
I remember. He's right.
Impressive. It was bad. It was different.
Right.
I'm telling you, brother, it was different out there.
The Heat won today. I like, you know what, and just to piggyback on that real quick, I think that adversity was what he was looking for. You talk about those couple of days before the scrimmage where he was challenging the guys and the practice had been tough. I think he was anticipating it being another good weather day, so he probably did lather him up good going into it. Then he cranked the scrimmage up with some BS and jump on a coach like that. I doubt Coach Searles was surprised by that because the Kirby we all know he'll pull that trigger at any time. That ain't his first time calling out a man, and you got to be ready for that just to even be on that staff. So I would imagine Coach Searles poking his chest out and challenging his guys to take on that opportunity to be better because you hadn't shown it all camp. Because once again, even when I talk about Mike Bobo, and I always come back to the coach because he does have a personal relationship, but we still don't do favors. Ain't nobody on that staff because he like them. You're on that staff to do a job. So that's what I'm excited about. And to set that tempo going into that type of a scrimmage is a great asset because, again, he's always talking with that passion, fire, energy. He just showing it. That's all I got. That's what I hear.
Yep.
Hey, I like that. Shout out to Coach Al, resident Alabama fan, showing us some love tonight. Appreciate you getting in, my guy. How about them effing Dogcast says Maddox? He's been telling folks he's gonna make an impact. That's the guy from UAB. He is like I'm not calling him Javon Bullet, but he's in that same mold. I don't know if he can perform like a Bullet.
What kind of size does he have? What do he look like out there, E-Rob size?
No, he looked good. No, he looks the part. He looks like he's ready to go. I mean, there's nothing that looks deficient about him. Again,
thank you.
I'm going to be really honest. I want to say this. I was really focused on the offense, so I really wasn't. And this is me saying this, so this is kind of y'all got the. I really want to see what the offense was going to do. I had to see what Gunner was going to look like. I had to see what those receivers. That's what I was focused on. Are we going to be able to run the ball? Can we move people up front? Because I believe if we do that, that kind of puts us back to where we need to be. So I was really focused on the offense. So that's why most of my notes are kind of leaning that way.
I like it.
Shout out to Trojan Fight in the comments. Our resident USC Trojan fan. Their Trojans aren't very high on Zachariah Branch. Did you have any notes or takeaways from Saturday with Zachariah Branch?
Yeah. Y'all stay tuned.
Those people who got something to say about y'all, just stay tuned.
Right. Got it. Look at AP. AP say his birthday Sunday, fellas. AP say his birthday Sunday. Going to 656 Saturday night. Get at him.
Advertising on L.
Shout out to Five. Okay.
All right,
get it on in.
You see what I'm saying? City boy.
I was gonna be somewhere else, but I like that.
I like that.
You ain't got no op.
Any comments or questions on from your side, Shawty, about the recap E-Rob gave us about the scrimmage number 2?
No, I like it, man. I kind of fell in suit with the rest of the guys and missed the scrimmage myself. So, I'm all ears as well. So, but I like what I heard, if I had to bring up before I jump to what I really like, but if I had any concerns, man, I just think it's something that Georgia is showing that we're not immune to. And that is, depth. We got a lot of 5-stars, but a lot of these guys are young. It's very hard to keep depth in at certain positions, critical positions. So we have to play these young guys. I'm happy to see these young guys come in and get a chance to play. But sometimes I feel like, hey, they ain't got no choice but to play. And that's a situation I don't want to necessarily be in. But unfortunately, that's where we are. Even at being Georgia, we're not immune to the NIL and the transfer portal. But what I really like to hear was, that backup running back position. I think, speaking to the young kid, Chauncey, I like hearing that, but we all know, we talk about it all the time, that pad pro. It's cool to run that ball, but that ain't what we really need you here for. We got plenty of folk that can run that ball. You know what I'm saying? We really need you on that third down, being able to pass pro. But I do like hearing that he's stepping up to shine. But again, due to injuries, Will Robinson still banged up. What's the guy from Illinois? But I'm saying
they was out there, both of them out there.
He ain't making no strides.
Well, that what you say. I ain't bringing him up in the recap.
Let him cook. Hold on, E. Right. Let him cook.
Shawty is on the same page with how about them at the Dogcast say who after Frazier, who's the next in the game? Is it Bowens? Is it Walker? Is it Robinson? What's your opinion on that, E-Rob? Just go. I know you only been to one scrimmage, but once Frazier need a breather, who coming in?
It's gonna be Chauncey Bowens or Bo. No, it's gonna be one of those two.
I heard Dawgs was doing pretty good.
Now, with like what Shawty said is absolutely gonna be the litmus test, pass protection, because we cannot just have people come and watch. You know what I'm saying? Both of those young men can run the hell out of the ball. They can run the air out of the ball. Can you pass protect? So that's gonna be the differentiator here in these last 2 weeks as we get into actually playing games. So let's see.
Got you. All right. Ulysses Norris says, is the D-line big enough this year?
Yeah. It's not about their size. I think the question was the bodies. How many did we have? Like, it was so many banged up last year. Right now, knock on wood, we got bodies. And, deep, we got 6 or 7 guys for the interior that should be ready to play football for Georgia. And trust me, sweetheart, they are all big enough, and they are all, you know what I'm saying, in terms of body type, they're ready to go in terms of that. A lot of them don't have a lot of snaps playing at Georgia, but, we always talk about the talent base here, and it's the body. So as long as we got 6 or 7, we can keep them rotating, I think that we'll be fine up front.
There we go. Yep. Talking about the depth, Kirby said the other day, because depth is thin for everyone. If you don't come in expecting to play as a freshman, maybe you shouldn't be at Georgia. All right. I definitely agree 100%. With that. JV, comments, questions, or concerns for E-Rob about that synopsis?
No, man, I appreciate E-Rob for the thorough breakdown and recap, because I felt like I actually watched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, E-Rob. That was extremely thorough. Salute to you on that. What I enjoyed hearing about was a lot of times in these scrimmages, and gentlemen, if we think back last year, we went into the season with a quarterback who we felt should be and an offense that we felt should be toting the entire team along with them. And then coming from watching a scrimmage I didn't feel very enthused about that fact. Hearing you, E-Rob, number one, talk about the O-line opening up holes, big holes.
Big asshole. Yeah.
Not you know, hey, I preference this one before I say it, got me excited because in a scrimmage, the defense normally, apologize, Mama Allen. The defense normally has the advantage on the offense. But we are seeing from what E-Rob saw was something that, man, kind of it settles me down a little bit. The O-line is handling, no matter how tired the defense is, the O-line handled that adversity too. And if it's hot for the D-line, it's hot on the O-line. And the fact that they were challenged. Kirby, ain't the first time Kirby done said something to Coach Searles. They probably said something in the meeting rooms. Searles, get your guys together because I'm going to be on y'all ace. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, man, kudos to Kirby, but kudos to my dog E-Rob, man, for bringing the heat.
Facts.
Respect the hedges and giving y'all the behind the scenes action that you can't get nowhere else.
He mother knew he wasn't gonna show up. He took up the slack for everybody.
Right. Hey, look, one thing though, JV, one thing you're not gonna be happy about in the scrimmage. You notice I ain't mentioned no tight ends. I didn't see them really do a whole bunch in terms of like getting the ball.
That was on purpose. That's on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know if that's indicative of what's gonna happen later.
Man, that's the most proven group on the squad, almost.
Right. They don't get the ball
but that's
right
one
now,
of the
but we
most
know what's gonna happen
deepest
during the
positions
season.
we got.
They'll see it on Saturday. That's true. That's true. That's a lot of opportunity, right?
And that's the position I do want to see some young cats because I know what we have, at the 1 and 2 spot. I would like to see some of those young athletic guys come in and start to contribute at that position.
Right. Steve getting in here and say, E-Rob, aside from CJ Allen, did anybody in the front 7 on defense stand out even though they looked exhausted?
I'm gonna be honest, Steve. No, not really, man. Again, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't want to go, jump off.
It's hard to watch them both.
The ledge with the defense. Yeah, it's hard to watch them both. And I've heard like the defense has been kicked. Well, Kirby just said it right before. Yeah, they've been kicking your. I was like, oh. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So apparently they've been doing the damn thing. The offense was challenged because it was hot, dog. It was hot for them as well, dog. And they came out. It didn't seem like it really bothered them. So I'm telling you, man, for me, that means everything. When challenged, can you perform? And it looked like they could. It looked like Gunnar was in total control of what he was doing. And another thing, man, we're going to throw a lot of screens. We threw screens. Man, having those big boys out there blocking, good God, it makes a big difference, man. It makes a big difference, man.
Hey, E-Rob said it was oppressively hot out there. So it was
oppressive, bro.
Like that. All right, cool, Cal, man. You up on that, man? Comments, questions, or just thoughts on the recap?
Again, man, kudos. That was a damn good report. I'll just keep it simple, man. What would you say gives you the least amount of concern, and what are you, I would say, feel most confident about with the team?
Okay, what gives me the least amount of concern is
what gives you the most amount of concern? I'm sorry, I said that wrong. What gives you the most amount of concern, and what are you most confident about?
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish what I was saying, though. The group that gives me the least amount of concern is the tight end group, even though they didn't do much. Like, that group, to me, is the deepest group in the whole on our team. There's just talent at the wazoo in that position. They just didn't throw them a whole bunch of balls. So, do it as you will. The thing that gives me the most concern was what Steve just said. Asked me about the front 7. Was anybody just beasting out there? No. But then again, like I said, the whole defense looked tired. He called why are you walking? Why y'all look so, you know what I'm saying? He kept saying it was like the whole time. So that stood out to me. I'm like, damn, something going on, I don't know. Look at your body language. Look at you. He called them out. I'm like, damn, why are you, and it's like, damn, what? He wasn't saying that to the offense. It was just the defense. So apparently they were beat up or beat down or whatever, feeling themselves. And the offense came out and kicked their butts on Saturday.
Gotcha.
So
Oh,
I heard Dylan Bell had a big TD run on the end around.
He did.
Having those true X receivers on the roster will help free him up and get into the matchup role quicker, put him in motion and move him around. Listen, me and Shawty talked about that in the offseason. About having bigger wide receivers, not just for the catching ability, but our blocking on the edge wasn't up to standard last year, which is why we didn't have a lot of, explosive runs, and we was throwing screens on 3rd and 2 and things of that nature. Now we got those guys out there ready to put some wood on somebody.
And to that comment that he put up about Dylan Bell, I like that, but me personally, I'm more concerned about where did Dylan Bell start out at. That makes sense. Like what I mean, like I want to. It's cool that he's being able to be put back into his more natural position. If you want to call him a gadget guy, that's fine. Whatever you want to call it. But I'm more concerned about. I know he ran an in around, but where did he start at in the formation? Was he in the backfield? Did he motion out? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that concern me. I know he's a great athlete. But let's be a little bit more advantageous, just be a little bit more creative with trying to help him get the ball and get him in space.
Did you happen to catch that run, E-Rob? If so, do you remember where he started in the formation?
So I had mentioned, like I said, I was looking down at the roster. I looked up. That's who it was that was sprinting down the sideline. It was Dylan Bell, like the second or third player of the scrimmage. He was. I'm like, I looked up, I'm like, damn, it ain't number grass, and this dude just running. So I'm like, damn, boy, they must have did something. So I think he lined up at receiver though. So I think it was just a coming motion, little quick little handoff. Yeah, jet sweep. And he hit the corner and he was gone, bro. So it was good to see that, because I think Shawty, we got to find a way. I mean, that's going to be his role, man, because I think we got more traditional receivers this year to kind of do that. And I think that, man, that's going to be big for us, because that everybody doesn't have that kind of switchblade and you can put him anywhere and he can do anything type of player. So it is going to be up to Bubba to use him that way, like a switchblade, but not necessarily in the scrimmage. So I really wasn't worried about that too much. They did find a way to give him the ball early, so it was good to see him actually catch it and do things with it after he caught it. So I feel good.
That sounds like an out of respect touch right there, because you're right. Was Dylan Bell. I mean, he's proven he can play multiple positions.
It was.
I don't think this scrimmage is designed to show very much at all as far as our true playbook. But some guys, you need to get some touches. You need to see how they respond. You need to, influence the offense and let everybody know who the leaders really are. I mean, where the ball goes, it is always by design. Ain't nothing happenstance on offense. So, for him to get that touch and be successful is good. We definitely are dependent upon Bobo on how we use him. We need a better version of Dylan Bell than we got last year, and we know what it looks like. So I love anytime we get him to come out of the backfield. For me, is extremely important, just because it's going to always set up the next opportunity. Because the more of that we got on tape, the more opportunities we'll have to set up mismatches against the defense that's not ready to defend the guy as skilled as he. So I like the fact that he's on the field. He and Branch in the slot, he and Branch coming out of the backfield. The two big X's we got, man, we don't have a tool that ain't in the cupboard. And that's why there are no excuses for me on the offense. And so I'm excited Kirby came out and cussed us out as offensive players, because we need that. Sometimes you got to kick us in the ass, bro. And that offense doesn't have a hesitation period. We need to be ready coming out of the gate.
In fact, I'm with that, definitely. Great. And it sounds like, before the scrimmage, in the previous 2 weeks, the defense was getting the better of the offense, and Kirby had enough, and he wanted the offense to have that same mindset. And it sounds like they had enough on Saturday and said, all right, well, we ain't gonna let up on y'all. We want y'all to catch some of these strays coming off this microphone. Resident USC fan says, when will Georgia lead the South for a non-conference game? So let me school you a little bit, Trojan fight. I know y'all like to hang
Come on. History lesson time.
Hold on. Let me
go. Do we really have to do this?
We got to do it, Coach. We ain't on it.
Listen, I like the way y'all go on these other channels and y'all listen to these narratives and y'all, the SEC don't lead the South and all of that. Truth be told, we were supposed to play UCLA instead of Marshall in game 1 this year. UCLA canceled that game. You can look it up. Google is free. because they joined the Big Ten. In 2031, we'll be playing Ohio State in a home and home. We had Oklahoma and Texas set up before they joined the conference. And we play Louisville, I want to say in 2029 or something like that. And listen, we've been to Arizona State, we've been to Colorado.
Notre
it ain't
Dame.
Like Georgia, Notre
Man,
Dame.
who the hell outside of the South is any good besides Ohio
Come on,
State?
bro.
Anyway?
Woo! Don't listen.
Yeah, come
Don't
on,
cook
bro.
them,
Don't
Cam.
do
What are we talking about?
Don't cook them,
Hey,
Cam.
listen, don't make us
What are we
come back
talking
to LA.
Yeah, don't do this to yourself.
Listen, man, y'all gotta leave these lazy narratives alone. Kirby actually wants to play more Power 4 teams. He loves the competition.
That'll be good for our schedule. We'll take it.
That's what we do.
We fine.
So we can recruit your area. Still, you some of your best.
Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask
We might
for.
get somebody to come over during the game. Come on, man.
A coach dodging a whole conference, but we ain't gonna get into that conversation.
Right, like we're gonna talk about like cool 6 years now. Again, we can't help because people cancel when it's time to go to
Right,
another
they got out of
conference.
they didn't want to play us.
Listen, literally UCLA did that. So I mean, hey,
Right.
what we can do, dog. And listen, I mean, I
Okay,
wouldn't be
we
asking
wanna
those
still
questions.
win.
I wouldn't be asking those questions if my coach was kind of trying to get out of the biggest one of the biggest rivalries in sports history, dog. Like,
And the
so
conference. They ain't want to play in the SEC either.
Listen.
hey, Trojan Fight, you know we ready
That's
for
good
that
guy.
smoke all the time.
I like how he did. That was smooth. He started one.
Good
Shout
laugh,
out.
bro. Good laugh, brother. Everybody want to be relevant.
Man, hey, listen, man. Everybody want them dogs on campus, man. But be careful. Last year, Texas fans were saying we want Georgia, and they got all of Georgia when we rolled
They
to
got
Austin. Hey, be careful what you ask for out here now.
Twice.
We got all the dogs.
Yes, sir.
J Dawg say they didn't even bring the band. They knew they wasn't scoring. Right. That's how it be, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. Oh man, listen. That's how it be, man. Let's see. How about them effing Dogcats say Michigan and Oregon bailed? They did bail on us, dog. Ain't nothing we can do if the team bail. Kirby's listen, they running from it. Say Dawn Staley had the same problem in women's basketball at South Carolina. She says she can't fill her schedule because people don't want to play. A lot of people don't want to.
Didn't we play Oregon a few years ago?
I mean, yeah.
To start
man,
the
you know.
season. I mean,
Yeah,
I thought we
yes.
did, right? What
But we
happened?
were supposed to have a home and home with them, but once they moved to the Big Ten, then
They ain't want to do it. They didn't want to do
I
it.
guarantee you, USC ain't trying to get on the schedule. I
They
guarantee.
can come get it. They can come get this.
I guarantee you, USC
We'll
ain't
come
trying.
out there. We'll come out there for that.
right,
Man.
right.
Y'all ass.
That's-
Hey, listen, Trojan Fight, you support the channel, so I like to show you. You support the channel, so I like.
Yeah,
to
I ain't
show
gonna
you
talk
some
too
of the-
grimy to him because he's
You know what I'm
support.
saying?
I am.
You know,
But let's
do
say
his
like
shot,
this, man.
though.
Hey,
I am. He talking grimy to
until
us.
y'all can
He
win
talking
8
grimy to
games
us.
in Southern. Until y'all can win 8 games in Southern Cal, man, you can't come for the king now. Come on now.
Yeah, Trojan Fight ain't new. He ain't new to this. He know what
Nah,
it is.
he know what it is.
Come on, bro.
Hey man, shout out again to E-Rod, man, for giving us the vivid recap from Saturday's scrimmage
salute,
number
bro.
2, man. Listen, again, it's week 0 now, and then the Dogs play in about 10 days or 9 or something like that. I know we're about to tee it up. We ain't got much to talk about when it comes to that weekend, other than we just ready for some football, and we got to go out and execute on our side, make sure we take care of business, you know what I'm saying, in these first couple of weeks. So,
Coach,
go
I
ahead,
had a quick
CA.
question. That All-American list, you know, I saw we had a couple of guys pop up on it. Can you run through that list of guys that got nominated, or you know, what does that list look like? I was just trying to see who all we had besides those two freshmen.
Just so the freshmen are on the All-American list. KJ Bolden, I know, made All-American list, and I know again those freshmen. And then how about them effing Dogcats brought it up earlier? We had 14 guys nominated to the coaches All SEC team.
We did.
Go back. Yeah,
Okay.
he said that earlier. I didn't. There it is. There it is, right there. He said a total of 14 dogs made the coaches preseason All SEC team, and then they was announced today. So I have to look that up, man. But you know that's kind of the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like us getting those guys on the All SEC team.
You think those mostly defensive guys or offensive guys? Because you know.
How about them effing Dogcats? Help us out. Was that a 7-7 split offense defense? Well, I can tell you this.
I think it's more defense.
No. I can tell you our kicker and our punter made that team.
Right. I know they on there. Yep.
That's defense.
All right, here we go.
That's
We got it.
defense.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Special teams, kicker and punter, Brett Thorson and Peyton Peyton
man, on
Woodring.
point.
And listen, man, I've been telling y'all since last year, man. Shout out to our long snapper, man. Bo Gardner, the best in the business, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's learn his name. Let's say it again, Coach.
Bo Gardner.
Bo Gardner.
You're right. Let me respect that.
Shout out to Coach.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hey, we got to get it back to him. You know what I'm saying?
We got to get him on the show.
Hey,
We got to get Bo on the show.
Not have taken a snap in the league.
And Brett
real.
Thorson also made All-American list as punter as well. I want to shout him out for that. Zachariah Branch, all-around, all-purpose guy. Second team offense was dealt Zachariah Branch as a return specialist. Third team offense, Zachariah Branch again. Nate Frazier.
Make noise, ain't it?
Right.
Hey, Coach. Okay, all right. I'm gonna get out the way, but I do want to say that right there is just reinforcing special teams. We got to really look at that a little closer because we got a huge advantage right there in the kicking game, whether it be on the return side or putting a toe on it, and that does matter. And I'm excited about it. Yeah, we're gonna minimize it in these conversations, but as far as championship football is concerned, to have that in your back pocket, I couldn't feel better about it. And I'm, shout out to Kirby for setting that up properly.
Oh,
good point.
I missed the first one. The first team was appreciate that. Christian Miller on the D line, CJ Allen linebacker, KJ Bolden, and Dalen Everett.
Yeah,
I like them.
I like that.
Dayland.
Christian Miller, he could change how we perceive him.
I think he the key, folks.
I hear you.
It
I
is
can
him.
agree with that.
It is
I
him,
agree.
Dowdy.
I'm
It
with
is
that.
him.
I'm with
He got to
that.
be a
I'm with that.
monster. He got to be a
Yeah.
monster. He can't just be all right. He got to be a monster.
Yeah.
We need them special guys so we can clear the way for these linebackers to eat because
Because the linebackers are ready.
right. We got a good linebacker room, man. Shout out to the coaching staff for holding on to these reserves, guy, because I'm telling you, all these dudes literally was like number one at their position in the year that they came out. We held on to Justin Williams and Chris Cole. Both Justin Williams was number one in his class. Chris Cole was like number 3. Ellis Robinson was the number 1 corner in his class. DeMello and Andre Evans, they was top 7, 8 DBs in their class. So people want to know what's going on with the NIL. That's what's going on with the NIL. We holding on to these dudes, man. We got to hold on.
We're going to pay you what you're worth, Coach.
Right.
You got to believe in that. Just because we ain't spending what Texas spending, don't mean we're going to shortchange you. It's about what do you want? Do you want to be developed? Are you trying to make a career out of this? Again, are you trying to grab that quick money and get out of the way? You can do that somewhere else. You can get a bigger check somewhere else. But, we will develop you. And that's what I think the players value, especially these younger players that continue to come in through that pipeline. We recruit well. That's a huge telltale signal on what's going on out in these streets as far as, the University of Georgia and the perception is concerned. So I like it. It is about development, though. It's about making it matter. And we almost here. It's time to make it matter now. I don't care what your ranking was. It need to matter today.
Right.
I mean, if you look at the developing news around Dawgs that continuously hit in the off season or during the season, man, you just see we just had a dog running back, man, who shared the backfield, who really wasn't even considered the primary back. Just signed a $48 million contract, 30 guaranteed with the Buffalo Bills.
Money.
You know what I'm saying? Getting money. And I'm sorry, but I don't care what Texas handing out. They ain't handing out $30 million guaranteed to nobody.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. Okay.
I like that.
And see, Kirby's been really effective at selling that, though. He's been really good at being able to sell that the long term. Don't think about right now. Think about that and you get that long term money. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Easier.
But what was also good for him too is that, again, as a Georgia running back, you're sharing the backfield. You're not gonna come through here. You're not getting 300 carries a year. So by the time you get to the league, you got a ton of carries. You know what I'm saying? You're a little fresher because you've had to share the backfield. And I think that's a part of that long-term development. And shout out to James Cook getting that deal, man.
Hey, he's the epitome of what you're talking about, Cal. He could have got way more carries in Athens. We could have force-fed that man the ball because he could take it any kind of way, pause. But I'm just saying, for him to be able to be productive and then take that to Sunday. that man
hell no.
Ball carries.
Come on, Noah.
productive, but we didn't force feed it. We spread it around. And now he making long bread. I'm not doing it.
All y'all said exactly what I was gonna say though, man. But it's real easy when you recruit a guy and you can just show him the proof in the pudding. You know what I'm talking about? You can just really love it. I ain't gotta sell you nothing. I can just show you. We basically letting you know, man, you gotta give a little bit to get a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
The season is upon us. Respect the Hedges after dark is a real thing. We're gonna say, I want to follow that up and say no Diddy. And another pause and another no Diddy.
I want to help yourself.
Gotta recover on that.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Hey, but that was some good info. That was some good
one tonight, boys.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, listen, man. Again, football season. That's right, J-Dawg. Let's get this thing back on track so we can, get this thing back on track so we can end this show on a good note. Listen, again, E-Rob was there in person. Y'all heard it. We had the offense getting dominated on the line of scrimmage, you know what I'm saying, by the defense for the first couple of weeks of fall camp. They responded to Kirby's, you know what I'm saying, lashing. That's don't listen to the tone, listen to the message. You've heard our players say that in
lashing
interviews.
is not that does not give that does not characterize what that was. Lashing is not a strong enough word. I'm telling you, people way up there in section 400 could have heard him in every word. I'm like, ooh, if there were parents there, I know they was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I actually think these parents, man, they've heard these audio clips, and if they don't attend practice when they are able to, right, Georgia ain't for everybody. The ones that sign their kids up, they know what they sign their kids up. They want their kids to be mentally tough, and Kirby's definitely gonna have them like that in Athens.
These kids grown driving Ferraris. What y'all talking about?
That don't mean they mentally tough.
No, but I'm just saying,
Mom and dad like, you better tough it out.
Right. I just bought me one.
What?
I just got me one. We said, God,
you might pick this note up. I can't just out the blue pick up this note.
Listen, mic some of those players up in here with you. Man, please. You think Kirby going out? Mic them players up.
For real.
Listen, it's like that in Athens, and like CA said on another show, man. When you come into Athens, man, it's a lifestyle. So you got to be ready for that thing when you sign on the dotted line, man. So, hey, man, listen. Oh, Randy Payne checking in from Tifton, Georgia. We appreciate you checking in,
Let's
Randy.
go.
Say,
Tifton, they play good football down there. Go down.
Right, they play that good football. You know it. Say, hey, if you can't handle it, go to Miami. Oh, shot.
I like it.
Hey, with your chest. Here we go.
Y'all on fire tonight. Y'all on fire tonight.
How long we got?
I love it.
You know you petty if First Lady call you petty.
Yes, sir.
I just hey, one quick thing, man. I wanted to say too, which I heard, which I didn't hear, which is great. It sounds like, man, we're really healthy in a good place right now too. So that's good going into the season, man. You know what I'm saying? To stay that way, let's stay healthy this year for the most part, man. So that's gonna give us an opportunity to do some big things.
Right, health is definitely a key in a championship run, whether it be conference championship or natty. Man, health is definitely a top factor, and I definitely like to hear no major injuries or anything coming out of camp. So, shout out to the Dawgs for staying. Shout out to the medical staff and the trainers and all of that, keeping us right, and you know, getting these guys right when they, you know what I'm saying, the weight room.
Ron
you said,
just retire, right?
Yeah, well, he moved to, he got like a new position or something like that. He got, I ain't gonna say promoted, but it's something, you know what I'm saying? Run one of the best in the business. So I'm
Something nice
pretty
and
sure.
cush.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he
Right,
good.
right. He probably in the office. He watching them from the
number the same, but the responsibilities ain't the same.
He watching
Shout
them
out to
from the
Ron
booth
Corson.
instead of
Yeah.
being on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Gotta have him in the
Randy
fold.
say he said run the ball, go Dogs. I'm with that.
Hey,
We definitely got to be at that, you know, that 55-45 kind of, you know, ratio run pass.
Absolutely.
Right.
60-40 would probably be better, but you know.
Right.
Nah, 55-45 should be good because a lot of
I
screens
like
gonna
it.
be in there, Shawty. A lot of screens gonna be in there. So I like
Right.
55-45. You know what I'm saying?
we got screen personnel
I like
this
that.
year, everybody. So I
We
think
got
that
screen
does
personnel.
matter.
Right. CA, I'm gonna say, all right, man, we're gonna go around, tell the people what you got going on, you know what I'm saying, where they can find you at, my guy.
Look at Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, Respect These Hedges. Wednesday night at 9, I'm gonna sneak in on some of what Thad got going on with Just My Damn Opinion. Otherwise, man, Bulldog Bourbon Club, Morris Hall Tailgate. See me on Saturday in the fall. Go Dogs.
There it is. E-Rob, same for you, my guy.
Man, shout out to Dwight at the Bulldog Bourbon Club. My guy, I wanted to make sure I shouted you out. You can find me here. You know, Respect These Damn Hedges every day, Tuesday night. More importantly, man, I just want to shout out to my man, number 16, Kirby Smart, for bringing that ultimate fire in year 10. If anybody's wondering if he has lost any fire or has lost any desire to be the top dog, you can hear it. That shit's oozing out of him, man. So shout out to Kirby, man. Keep pushing these dogs, man. Let's win another one. Shit.
There it is. Final thoughts or what you got going on, where they can find you at. Cool Cal, aka the Football Genius.
All right, you already know Tuesday nights here. Respect the Hedges, best Bulldog show in the land. Wednesday night with my partner, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing the thing. Come check us out, man. Just my damn opinion, man. So, you know, like my man say, man, he got, you know, everybody got an asshole. He got one. Whatever he say, something like that.
No Diddy special continues.
I don't, hey, man, I just.
Clean it up, Shout Dog.
I'll let him clean it on up.
Man, mute that, man. Mute him. He fell apart.
We can't go live, man. We can't go live no more, man. FCA gonna strike us down. Man. Yeah, man, for sure. Catch me with these fellas, man. Obviously, like tonight, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Respect the Hedges. You can catch me and Kyle and AP here in the comments on Just My Damn Opinion on Wednesday nights. And no telling what we'll be talking about, man. We always on some, but yeah, check us out, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments too.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the comments. Make sure y'all go over to Just My Damn Opinion YouTube channel and subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll know when they pop up. Mr. Tailgate Kings himself, tell us what you got going on and where they can find you, my guy.
Well, first of all, man, I'm always going to be here with my dogs. When I'm not here, you know it's something going on, man, because we always are bringing that PFE, man, that passion, fire, and energy. We following the dog. We following our leader, man. We following 16, just like the team is. So we want to make sure we hope you guys enjoying this this energy we bringing, man, because this is not like any other show you're gonna be able to get it from. But as far as the TGK, the Tailgate Kings go, man, you can find us in and around Georgia football. We're gonna be tailgating, we're gonna be traveling. Just stay tuned. So we most definitely gonna be locking in. Oh, and update for homecoming festivities October the 4th, man. Georgia against Kentucky. That's a 12 p.m. game. But the tailgate will be going down on Myers Quad, man. You know what it is. You know how it gets down. We've been doing this thing with the Black alumni for some time now. We're gonna be doing this thing on October the 4th. We got full clearance and a full go.
Come on. Come on.
You beat me to it. But come on. We're gonna have a ball. Let's go.
Hey, Coach, we might have a special guest in next week too. Our all-time Georgia great.
Oh,
there it is. Hey, Hey, let them know what time to be here, and we'll put them up in there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the how about them effing dog cast? He said hit that like button. Listen, man. Listen. Hey, make sure y'all go check him out, man. He has a lot of good Georgia content. I want to say go live on Wednesdays right before Shawty's show. If I'm
like
not
and subscribe.
mistaken. So you can roll with him, then roll on over to Just My Damn Opinion and give your damn opinion, because
and let it be known that it might not be no Georgia football now.
Right. Yeah, right. Now when you go to Just My Damn Opinion, you don't know what's gonna happen on that show.
You ain't know what it's gonna be.
Right. Hey, and we had a good crowd in here. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Respect the Hedges, Fanatic, Just My Damn Opinion, Tailgate Kings, Facebook. Hey man, hit that like button, man. That like button had that algorithm, push it out to more Georgia fans so we can bring more Georgia fans into the comments, be a part of the family, and put their info in the comment and chat too. And like CA showing y'all, respect the damn hedges, man. And as always, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Order that merch.